Welcome to my second Distrobox guide. In this video, we'll be installing Plex Media Server in Distrobox on Bazzite. If this is the first time you've heard of Bazzite, Bazzite is a community-driven Fedora atomic image created by gamers for gamers. You can check it out at bazzite.gg. Now you might be wondering why we use Distrobox and not just install Plex Media Server directly on an atomic desktop. The reason is that it's usually best to avoid installing software via RPM OS tree, as this will add additional layers onto your image, slowing down future updates. Let's jump right in and create the Distrobox. We used BoxBuddy in the previous video. In this video, we're going to use the terminal. We start with, I'm just going to make this full screen. Let's start with Distrobox create. The next part is we give a name for our Distrobox. So I'm going to call it Plex Debian. Next, we select the image that we're going to use. So as you can see with the name, I'm going to make a Debian image. And as you may know, Plex runs as a systemd service. So we need to add the following two parameters, init and additional packages, and we tell it which are the additional packages, in this case systemd. Now we press enter, and now we run the next command, Distrobox enter Plex Debian, and it's going to run some additional steps with installing basic packages and doing the initial setup. Great, that's done. Let's go to the Plex website and we're going to download the latest 64-bit Debian version. So over here, select distribution for Plex Media Server, and we're going to go for the latest 64-bit version. Okay, since we're using Debian, we're going to use apt for the install of Plex. So sudo apt install -y tilde for our home folder /downloads. Note that you can press tab to autocomplete while you type. So I can just type the first bit of Plex, press tab, and it will fill in the rest of the name. Now we press enter, and we're just going to wait for the installation to complete. Okay, and there Plex is installed. Now Plex typically runs as a user called Plex, and it's rather annoying giving access to this user. So instead, we're going to make Plex run as our current user. In my environment, this user is tester. You can type "who am I" to find out who your user is. Alternatively, you can just have a look at the name that it has before the @ sign over there to see the name of your user. You can also use the environment variable $user. The first thing we're going to change is the ownership of Plex's working directory with the change owner command, chown. So sudo chown $user -r /var/lib/Plex Media Server. Enter. The current user now has access to the folder that Plex operates from. Next, we need to change the systemd service to run as the current user. To do this, we need an editor of some form. I struggle with VI, so instead I'm going to use nano. So sudo apt install nano. Okay, now that nano is installed, let's edit the Plex service. So we're going to type sudo systemctl edit Plex Media Server. Now in this file, we're just going to move down to the section here. We're going to put our edit at the top here, and we're going to type in service, then user equals tester, and group equals tester. The next thing that we do is we hit Ctrl X to save the file. We hit Y and we hit enter. Now the service has been updated to run as the current user. Lastly, we need to restart the Plex server service, and we type sudo system ctl restart Plex Media Server. And there we go. The service has been restarted. Now we can use Plex as normal. We're just going to open up the browser, go to localhost port 32400/web, log in as our user. Now we can add media directories as normal in Plex, but it's important to make sure that the current user has access to them for Plex to have access to them. As you can see, you can even install applications that run as a service in Distrobox. Thank you for watching. Please like and comment if you found this guide helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more Linux tech guides. Have a great day. Goodbye.